Okay, so, oh, please subscribe, thumbs up, ring the bell. I don't think I said that on my previous one. So, what I got here is, so I got the grapes. So what I do is I pick the grapes off of the stems, right? And then I throw them in the container there. I have multiple containers that I do that. So I just stand here at the sink. Now, typically I go and sit down, but today I felt like being on my feet today. And so I picked all the good grapes off, and then what I'll do is I'll pick the grapes and then I'll put them on a tray like that, multiple trays, like and then I'll just kind of rumble through them, pick out the goodies, and put the baddies in my recycling bin for my vermiculture, my worms, for worm casting and gardening. And so this is my ongoing process. And so I'm going to strain all that out, and then I'm going to put those grapes that are in the red bowl there. I'm going to put those on that tray there, and well, maybe probably a couple of them. Put them in the refrigerator and let them kind of air dry overnight, and that way, you know, they won't stick together when I put them in the freezer. So I've got several trays in the refrigerator already doing that. Or actually, they're in the freezer that I already did that with. So this batch is going in the refrigerator overnight, and then I'm going to take out the ones that I froze the other day, yesterday I think it was, and put this batch in there. And then I'll just show the continuing process and how I break them all the way down to where I just use them for so many things. Oatmeal cookie, anything I need sweetening, anything I want to sweeten up, that's what I use them for. Teas, just everything, right? But like I said before, I also use my peaches for the same kind of thing. I want to give something my soup or my stew or something a peach flavor. Add some peaches in there, or some apples, applesauce. I make that too. So, and I do the same process with apples. So I'll cut them in slices, throw them in those buckets, in those containers right there. So as I'm cutting up the apples, I throw them in the bucket, and then I bob them now and then so that they don't get oxidized. And then when I'm ready to scoop them up into a pan to boil them down, then I boil them down, and that's and then that becomes my applesauce for the winter. Right? So here we go. Just keep it going.